Hello my Cactus crew, this is Captain Cactus and welcome to Beekeeper Tycoon, a game where I guess you build a beehive and a big bee family and get beautiful while doing so. Okay, let us begin now. It says buy a honeycomb and the yellow honeybee to get started. And by the way, if you would like this video, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share and all that other good stuff. So anyway, let's begin. Ah, my eye is itchy, I'm scratching it. Okay, here we go now. Buy honeycomb 1 to get started. Okay, buy that. Now, free yellow honeybee. Thank you. Free stuff. Collect honey from your bees here. Touch or use the collect button on the left side of your screen. What is... Oh, I see. Sell your honey to bears to make money. Okay, that's cool. So you have to... So if you... Okay, and you can see the bee is producing the honeys. Just... See, if I move my cursor over it, it just collects it, I guess, automatically. I like that. I don't have to do any heavy lifting or work. Hold on. Codes. Yes. There we go. Buy more bees. And collect honey to grow your hive. Yes. Hello, Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear. I'm going to call you Fred. Sell it to Fred. Give me some money, Fred. Magic money just appeared in front of me. He just threw it at me and it just became stationary because that's how money works. It doesn't like float down to the earth or anything like that. Anyway, collect these. Collect this. Okay, so... Let me just, honeycomb 2, red, how much? 1,000, so, red honeybee, get that, there we go. It saved my daddy, yes, now we have a red honeybee and a yellow honeybee. 2, awesome, so it's best, I'm gonna call you, ketchup and mustard. That's what I'm gonna call you, because mustard is yellow and ketchup is red, get it? Anyway, 2 awesome bees for the price of 2 awesome bees. Alright, that's 1,000 right there, let me... Is it cheap for this? Is it cheap to buy this? I can't see. It's 100. Yeah, get that. Okay, now I have 3. I have the 3 primary colors. I'm going to call them the primary trio because, you know, red, yellow, and blue are the primary colors, I think. I think if memory strikes me right, there they are. Okay, Fred, I'm coming back to give you more honeys. Give me my monies. Yes, you give me like $10. That's, I think it was like $10. I only saw it for a glimpse of a second. That doesn't make any sense the way I worded that. A split of a second. Either way, it sounds stupid, but you know what I mean. I saw it a very short amount of time. I wasn't paying too much attention to trying to count them. And I see there's a Smurf home over there, a big mushroom home. All right, 200. Get that. And yes, now I have 4 bees. I have 4 beautiful colors. They're giving me 4 deliciousnesses that I call honeys. Mr. Fred, give me more monies, please. Money time. Okay, I've got a 1 times multiplier. Yes, give me money. Wait, does it give me more? Nope, it doesn't give me any more. Okay, so if you just let it sit here, it accumulates. That's a big word. It accumulates all the honeys. Let me do it this way. Just move my cursor over all the honey droplets. Just give them to me. Just delicious. Just give me all of them. Just ooze it a little faster. You can produce honey by will. You don't need any flowers or nectar or any of that. You just produce it at will. All right. Anything I can buy over here? That is a big grind. Yeah. So let me collect a little bit more. A little bit more honeys. Just walk into it. Give me all this honeys. I like honeys. What's over here? 1,000 for a flower patch fencing. For the actual flower patch, it costs... Wait, sunflowers? Do they give me a boost or something? Sell your honey to Fred for money. That's what it should say instead of bears. There's only 1 bear, but, you know. Go over here and... Yes, give me my $7. Okay, can I do anything to you? Like, you just stare into the abyss like you're not even like... You're just mixing the honey eternally. It's your eternal job. You've been destined there for forever as punishment by the bear deity of the honey world of doom. That's the truth. Because I made it up. I know things because I'm Captain Cactus and I was there, except I wasn't. Yeah. Collect all this. I have 500 monies and 310 honeys. All right, tree walls. I'm not buying any of that yet. I need 300. Get that? Yes. Another bee for beautiful me. I am a beautiful cactus, and I'm going to be getting a lot of money because I am the best. Haha. a lot of B there. A lot of B-E-E for M-E-E. Alright, give me my money so I'm not broke. Maybe there's a Smurf in there. What Smurf would be in here? Honey Smurf, obviously. Yeah, just made it up off the top of my head. I just said it because it was easy. And I thought of it very quickly. Look at all the honey droplets. They look like orange tears. Orange swirled tears of honey excrement. That's what it is. It's not really honey. It's something else. It's honey doo-doo. That's what we're going to call it from bees. They just kind of push it out. And yeah, anyway, we're going to go give Fred our honey so he can give us paycheck. He's an endless waterfall of money and honey. Just throw the money at me, even though you didn't move your paw, or your arm, leg. Either way, it's cool. I'm not saying, okay, honeycomb 2. What does that do? What is that? I don't want to. Bronze. Just get this. Okay, now what does that do? Honeycomb 2. Wait. I don't know what that did. Did that do something? Did that upgrade my overall honeys that I can accumulate? That I can collect? Did it give me a multiplier? Let me go over here and see. I've got to go and see Fred. Okay, it didn't give me squat. It just was a waste of money. That's what it was. Basically, it was just a waste. Maybe it wasn't, and it will benefit me later on in some meaningful, productive way. I don't know. But I should have bought the brown honeybee to add to my collection of colorful bees that produce honey for me eternally and endlessly, because that's what they're programmed to do in real life and in the video game. It's almost like they were created to be machines that work forever, endlessly, and tirelessly. If that is the case, I salute you for giving me a good taste in my mouth when I, have special sweet honey themed desserts. That's sounds so stupid in essence and theory, but it's not, it's a video game, so you can get away with it here. In real life, bees do work and they're themselves out, but we're talking about cartoon fictional bees in a video game that just kind of float really slowly and are as big as my arm. That would be scary. We don't want a bee as big as our arm. Okay, get that. There we go. Now we got another bee. Hello, brown bee. You are chocolate colored. I like chocolate. More specifically, I actually like dark chocolate more than milk chocolate in a lot of cases. I prefer dark chocolate. I think it tastes better, but that's an opinion. I'm a cactus guy, and I think dark chocolate tastes better than milk chocolate because I have an opinion. Might be considered incorrect by some people, but that's okay, because if they like milk chocolate more, like if Fred over here likes milk chocolate more with honey on it, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. And I just got $500 for just walking into a green circle with a fictional bear sitting in it that's endlessly swirling honey with a honeycomb. I mean, that's nothing wrong with that. If you want to swirl honeycomb for all your life, go right ahead. It's just, I'm not judging. I'm just saying, I'm just acknowledging it because I have to. It is my my given destiny as a cactus to just kind of to acknowledge the stupidity of what Fred is doing. I have to just kind of bring it up because that's my, that is the essence of my comedy. I must point out your faults, Fred, to make me sound funnies. Let me just get inside the circle. Hello there. Hey, Fred. Can you actually see me? Hello? Hi. Did you know, I like how you tattooed the word honey on your pot. Maybe the pot is actually part of you, and it's not like a separate thing altogether. Maybe that honeycomb and the pot is an organ that's connected to your hands. Maybe you don't actually have hands. It's just a big swoop that's connected to your arms, and that's one big organ vein swoop around, and this is the part that goes down, if you want to call that the hand bead, and this is a certain man thing, bear man thing. It's unbearable to look at it because it's, filled with honey. Yeah. And I am funny. Alright, come over here. Get this. Collect these. Get these droplets. They give me the honeys that I need in order to reclaim my rightful place as the honey king of Cactus Land. I need 2,000. 10,000 for that. 2,000. I want to get the walls and the trees and stuff, but I'm afraid that if I do, it will just kind of not be what I'm expecting. Flower boosts, let's get that. Sunflowers, give me. Oh my gosh, they are big. They are taller than they're like if let's say my guy is by scale size, let's say he's like 6 foot tall, then those are like what, 20 feet tall, 20-foot tall sunflowers. Yeah, I imagine they were aggressive. They don't like cactuses, so they're like, nope, I'm going to just devour you with my non-existent sunflower mouth, which I don't have. But, you know, I'll just grow one because I'll just evolve one and just pretend, you know, that just happens, you know, because it's magical in a video game. Okay, go over here. Do I get a boost from you? Nope, I don't get a boost from you. I bought that for nothing, it feels like. Wait, flower boost 1.1. Oh, maybe it increases the overall value of the droplets that are being excluded out of the back portions of the bees that produce the honey self-sufficiently for my consumption pleasure. If that is the possible case based off my rough hypothesis, then the only possible conclusion is to get a profit by doing so and turn it into a enterprise, you know, which I've already done. Obviously, I've made a decent looking enterprise. All right, get the steel honeybee, the bee of steel, super bee instead of Superman. That was a really bad Superman joke, but you know, I mean, all you need is the red cape and the underwear on the outside of yourself, you know, and all the powers, and then you can just kind of save I almost said Kryptonite, save Metropolis. You are the Metropolitan Bee of Destiny. Just here's the S cape and just take it and go. All right, have a nice day. Go save some more bee kind. Save your own kind. You don't have to save humans or cactuses. You can just save whoever you feel like. You know, save me if you want to. Not because you have to. Because you're trapped in that bubble and just making honey eternally because that's your job. See, it's like you're trapped in an invisible bubble and you can't escape. You're just kind of floating around in a mile and a half an hour. It's just kind of like floating around. Yep. I mean, you're just releasing the honeys because they're just, you know, giving them to me because of my, you know, obsession with them. The ever-growing honey conception that enters into my shoes and body and exists in an indefinite interdimensional portal within my soul. Yeah, that's what we call awesomeness. All right, 3,000 for the gold honeybee. How much is it for this one? 2,500. What's this? 1,000. Flower patch fencing. I'm not buying the fencing right now. It does not like it's it doesn't make it blatantly obvious that it's going to benefit me in a productive way and make me some more monies. If that were the case, then I would, you know, maybe possibly could 2% do it, but you know, it obviously isn't the case, so you know, we're just gonna that's obviously an assumption, by the way, and even though it's an assumption, I'm going to just stick with it and just continue collecting my empire of bee growth. And when I say bee growth, I don't mean bee grow in size, I mean grow in numbers, as in make more bees spawn. That's what I meant. I failed to specify that, and it sounded kind of weird the way I said it, but I specified it and cleaned it up, so there's no weirdness to it. Alright, come over here and get this. Collect all these. Alright, and we're going to go over here and give it to Fred. Fred, I have more honeys for you. Yeah, you have a pot that can store infinite amount of honeys. I didn't even get in the circle when you paid me. That's how desperate he was. He was so desperate, he was just like, here's the money, you know. I didn't even get in the circle, and he just like threw it at me. Yep, here you go. That's how you know I'm a good customer, and he likes me, because he basically did it without my, you know, he didn't even have to do the thing I needed to do in order to collect the monies. He just kind of gave it to me like he saved me an extra step, basically, because he knows that my feet get tired running around endlessly because I'm a cactus and I technically shouldn't have feet, but we're not going to question that. We're just gonna, you know, just accept that, you know, I'm a cactus that has feet, and ice on my hands. All right, let's go and drop this honey off. Hey Fred, I've got more honeys for you. 1.75. Where's my paycheck? Thank you. That's all I care about. Just give me the paycheck and I go. Get the goods and go. That's all I'm trying to do. Alright, flower boost 1.1. Let's get that. Roses. Flower boost. Can I stand on these? Nope, I can just go inside of them because they're ghost flowers. They're not actually really there. They're just a holographic image. And I'm either I'm the hologram or they're the hologram. I'm going to assume they're the hologram to boost my self-esteem and pretend that I'm possibly real. Collect these. Collect all these. Give me all these data saved. Thank you. Okay, collect all these honey droplets. Okay. Alright, now go over here. Get this and all these. I have enough honeys. I'm going to go deposit it at Fred now. Fred the bear. Okay, sell your honey to bears. There's only like one bear here. Maybe if you rebirth, if that's possible, it increases the multiplier. Or maybe if you buy the fences and stuff, it increases it. I don't know. I'm like, let me just buy this. There you go. That's all. Hello. Now nobody can come in. I have privacy. I mean, they can technically come in for this massive open space with an archway. I mean, anyone of any shape and size can come in here. You know, it's like there's no, you know, it's not like you have to be super like tall to kind of, you know, or whatever, you know, super fast or anything like that. It's just tree. Okay, where is the tree? Oh, hi. Okay, that makes a bit more sense now. Logically, it's kind of like the honeycomb of circular honeyness is just kind of, it's like a big lantern over the bees that motivates them to drop honey faster. It's cool in a figure of way of possible goodness, but you know, it could also be seen as a way of you know, basically frying them to death. But they seem okay right now, and if they are crying out in pain, I can't hear it, so that means it's not actually happening. So let's get these. Alright, now let's drop it off at Fred's place. Fred, I've got more honeys for you. What do you say to that? That's what you say. Dollar bills. I like the way you think. Okay, we're going to go over here. Okay, is there anything else I can buy on this side? Okay, honeycomb 3. Let's get that for the sake of it. Oh my gosh, it's even fatter now. It just gained weight. They put like 1,000,000 gallons more honey inside of it, and it gave it extra pounds, and it's like drooped down now. At least it looks more like an actual honeycomb now, which is, you know, what you expect it to look like. You expect it to look more like an actual honeycomb of honeycomb goodness. All right. Okay, how much is it for this one? 4,000. Okay, let me go over here and drop it off at Fred's humble abode of no home building, just kind of sitting there lonely. You know, I mean, if you want me to sit with you and be with you and, you know, give you some company, I can. I tried to, but you were just staring out in space like no one was there. You didn't actually emote and acknowledge my presence. You're just like, yep, yeah, okay, I see. Oh, what's that over there? Oh, that's the abyss. That's the next dimension. I see it. I can see beyond the next dimension into the third dimension and beyond. That's what he sees. He just sees forever. He can just see like, yep. I just see, you know, I'm just trapped in a void of seeing voids, which is an inception in itself. Poor Fred. At least he knows how to give a good paycheck, and that's all that matters in this game. It's messed up. It's so messed up. But funny though, because it's just a game. It's not real. If it was real, then it wouldn't be funny, but it's a video game, so that makes it funny. Okay, now collect these and get over here. Snow honeybee. I think that says snow. Well, it's a white one, of like a marshmallow white one, obviously. You see, he's got some black stripes on him as well, like all the others, but he's a different color than. See, he's like a super white one, super light, like snow white, or like, you know, like the snow. You know how snow is white? That's what I meant. Like he's like, you know, or like, you know, marshmallow white, you know. And just like this one's like a forest green, that's chocolate brown, and like mustard yellow, bright mustard. That's an example of what the colors of each one is. They're all special and unique in their own way. They're each a different color, so they stick out, so they don't become, you know, it doesn't look like bland. It doesn't look, you know, bland. It's just more eye-catching to have them each be like a different color instead of them all be like the same color, like green or red. It just makes it way more interesting to look at, and I like that. I actually prefer that over them all being the same color for like symmetrical purposes in this case, but you know, I like symmetry, but there's a line with symmetry. You don't want it to be too symmetrical, because then it's just like, oh yeah, then it's just, what's the point? Okay, 4,000. Okay, how much is this one? 5,000. Okay, that is the titanium honeybee. Yes, indestructible honeybee with extra honey-giving goodness. It doesn't even need nectar. It's just like, here you go, just drop it out my you know, my stinger at the end. It's where the honey glands are. Obviously, you know, most people don't know that, but that is the truth, except it isn't. All right, go over here. Okay, drop it off at Fred's place. Okay, now let's go get our final thing for this video. Okay, come over here and get this. Titanium honeybee. This is an enterprise worth having. Bees working for you tirelessly. They have infinite stamina and energy, and they work forever, just endlessly making you basically everything you need, everything you could ever want. If you are a honey lover, you're going to love this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching me play Beekeeper Tycoon, not Honeykeeper Tycoon. I mean, technically it's a honey keeper, but, well, actually you're giving the honey to Fred the bear, and never mind. Thank you so much for watching me play Beekeeper Tycoon. If you enjoyed this video and want to see me continue this game and finish it, please be sure to like and subscribe and share. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.